Right, you're listening to the Shepway Sports Trust show on Academy FM, and as we mentioned earlier, we've got our first guest of the day in, which is Julie Gibbs, and she's here to talk about a fascinating project she ran recently. So firstly, welcome to the show, Julie. How are you today, all right?
Very well, thank you, Barry.
Good. Now, Park Bench to Parkrun, can you first of all sort of please explain to our listeners exactly what the project was about?
Yes, it was a 10 weeks training course whereby myself and other coaches from Folkestone Running Club, we taught beginners, complete beginners, to run from where they'd got no experience whatsoever, to run a 5k parkrun at Folkestone on the 1st of April.
Okay, but so what inspired you really to do this project?
Well, for many years I've been helping out in the Race for Life training, and that was a 6 weeks training course. I've recently retired and I've ran for many years. I've got a real passion for running, and I thought that as I had got more time on my hands, then it would be a brilliant opportunity to give something back to the community, and to teach absolute beginners, to give them experience of running.
Okay, Julie. Now that's so come on, you how many individuals signed up for this at the start of the program, and sort of what was the level of fitness like? I mean, was it really low? I mean, have they seriously never done a bit of running before?
Well, we had a fantastic turnout. We had 59 beginners. The majority hadn't ran whatsoever before. Some of them said that they tried, they'd failed at previous 5k programs, it was absolutely brilliant. Some could run. They could run for like 20 minutes or so, but the majority were absolute beginners.
Okay, but at the end of the initial session, all right, how confident were you that your goal would be met and you'd get everyone ready to take part in this park run?
Well, the first session was actually jogging or running for 60 seconds at a time, and also with a 1.5 minute walk in between. We did do repetitions of that. A lot did struggle with that, but we knew that by their determination, their commitment, they were excited, that I knew instantly that this would be a really successful programme.
Okay, that's really good. I mean, what was the feedback like from the participants throughout the training programme? I mean, do they need extra reassurance and encouragement at times? Because it is, it's a big challenge for someone, isn't it? Getting up to 5k is quite a distance.
It is a big distance, and to be honest, yes, it was a fantastic, a challenge to them. Throughout the programme, though, the coaches did encourage them, and in particular at week 5, I remember that it was a dreaded 20 minutes of running non-stop. What we did do was, psychologically, we broke that down into 4 5-minute bursts of carry on running, and we will blow the whistle. It was a husband that was blowing this whistle every 5-minute intervals, and they did say that did help them, to get them through it.
Okay, so come on, we're going to go to Parkrun Day now. How many of you actually took part in the event, and did everyone complete the distance?
Yeah, on the Parkrun Day on the 1st of April, we had 39 actually take part. There was one lady, unfortunately, she got an injury on the Thursday before the park run, but she came along to cheer and support everyone else, which was absolutely brilliant. 39 completed the park run, which was fantastic.
No, that's brilliant, and a sense of you could see the sort of friendships that you've built and the camaraderie, the fact that someone went along to support you even though she was injured, I think that says a lot really about the programme. So very well done to everybody, really. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant story. Now, even though everyone must have sort of been tired, and the sense of achievement for everyone must have been so high, knowing you'd all reached your goal. Can you explain the emotions of your group when they crossed the line?
They were excited. There were also tears. The emotions were really high. The tears of joy, really, that they couldn't believe that they'd actually done it. The coaches and volunteers from Folkestone Running Club, I mean, we were overwhelmed, and, I just felt so proud of everyone crossing that finish line.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, this programme encouraged residents of Shepway to get active and, to get to the position of being able to run a 5K from nothing. So this must have given them confidence to go out running more regularly. So is that the case, Julie? Are the group sort of looking to carry on the running?
Yes, they are. Most are running now 3 times a week. We've had fantastic feedback, and in fact we've got a group together that they now want to start training for a 10k. So going from nothing to now training for a 10k, it's absolutely amazing.
Okay, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You've inspired so many people, Julie, absolutely fantastic. Now, is there anyone you'd like to give a special mention to? Any standout stories from the programme?
Yes, one lady has actually shared her story with me, and she said that over 10 weeks ago, her friends suggested to her to join this Park Bench to Parkrun, training programme. She said at the time she was feeling very, very low. She'd been with her husband for over 20 years, and they'd separated the year previously. She'd concentrated on giving all her time and attention to her daughter. So she thought that, okay, I'll give it a go, but I know that I will only probably last 1 week. But she said it's really changed her life. She's absolutely, going through that finish line training. She's stuck at the training, went through that finish line, and now she's actually training for a 10k. Wow. So it's been an amazing story. Yeah. She said herself she feels a lot fitter and healthier and better for herself. No,
that's great. It's another great story. And for those that haven't done the Parkrun yet, definitely consider doing it. It's a free event that runs from the Listed for every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. It's brilliant fun. We get about 200 runners there every week, and it's just great. It's great of all levels and experience. So you certainly don't panic too much. You're definitely you won't be too slow. Everyone's range of abilities there. But Julie, thank you so much for the story. And but before we go, just quickly, there was the Folkestone Mayor, Martin Salmon. He was there, wasn't he? He was part of it?
Yes. The Worshipful Town Mayor of Folkestone, Councillor Martin Salmon, was there. He was actually presenting certificates to all the Park Bench to Parkrun runners, and right at the very start of the training programme, we collected a small fee from all the participants. We actually donated all of the money to the Parkrun UK and Folkestone Parkrun. I understand that they'll be using that money locally, and also to set up another Parkrun within the vicinity. So watch this space.
Brilliant. Okay. Julie Gibbs, look, thank you so much for coming in to share your story with us. It truly is inspirational, and very well done to you for all your efforts and for everyone who participated in this project. No doubt we'll be speaking to you again sometime soon. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, thank you very much.